Greetings, my people. Good to be here again, Give thanks. What a wonderful show today, man. I tell you. Yeah. Like go just come. Now it's after 9. Yeah. So now I'm gonna do a video from evening, But what can we do? You know? What can we do? We don't really live up in the hills where we have a big old generator. So when I go we can do some clicks and turn on back power, Yeah. So just wanna give thanks. Just wanna big up YouTube. Just wanna big up my people People who are subscribed to my thing, who are watch my thing, who are listening to me I say. Yeah, just wanna give thanks. Continue to support Sixhead. Yeah. Even more to talk about tonight is maybe some ladies affected by what I'm saying. A lot of men because me affected by it. Now, why it is that you can go to the hardware and if the material come to $1 million, you can buy it. But when you come for the liquor man now to do your work, me, neighbor, whatever, we are trade man. When they come to us, and we just charge them half of what they when they spend at the hardware. When they think it hard from paying us, it would dear. The people. I say it's a wicked situation. Me say me just a man who upset. But yesterday, rather I was very, very upset. Because I build a thing. I build something for a lady. A gentleman asked me to build it. He said I must buy the materials and then build it and charge. And when I do so, the man said now pay for it. You understand? So in other words, the rich man who people wealthy and have it. You must stay down all time. So your work don't value anything. When they work at the high company or wherever they work, whatever they put on when they go to the interview, whatever they put on the paper for the salary, that's what they want. So if you put something on the paper and that's what you want for your salary, why when the little man come for work for you? Let me tell you something. No phone no pass, we in on a pretty big car, sometimes when the flash up was probably. We are the same little man who work on the house. Because sometimes when you give on a contract to the firm, the man that own the firm now come work, and we see him man him underpaid to come work on the house. Enough time when you see when you pass and you flash up dirty water, or we don't in the circle. When you see we go in a direction and they say, would you want to live? At a serious time now you can't really take up anybody in your car, but you can look on it and see a man come from work and say, I go drop a man out on the front. You know wonderful that would be to that gentleman there. If you know say, yeah, I come from work, I'm tired star, I get a lift. Take some of the burden off of me. I'm gonna do that. Or the speed and blick when the dust or water and flash up on people. Now we are the same one that working in the house. No might not even recognize us. You see me? But what really eating me up still is why you can go to the hardware and you can buy any amount of money. You can't look on the hardware man and tell him to listen me. Me not pay 1,200 or 1,300 for a bag of cement. You have to pay it and get you rotted out of the man place. So why when the round face we work and we charge a little much, right? When you think it hard and give it too much. It's too much for us. We don't want to drive one pretty car too. You understand? We don't want to drive on the road and feel happy to I'm not alone. I'm not alone for in the circle the way, yo, they slip on top. So if you forget 200,000, that's enough. I want to know how face people on. Eh? You don't need to go, You understand? And then the government again. Mr. Andrew said one time, say, the reason why I don't give contract to Jamaican people is because they stretch out the work. It's not all of we stay so. Somehow we just want a break, we just want a little opportunity, we not get it. Because when you have your contract from your school and other places, you give Mr. Chinwo rich already. And then Mr. Chin call we the little sufferer and pay with chump change for work and them thing now when you come. Oh, it's wonderful. I sweat. And when Mr. Chin said, him on the endorse it. Him on the come once a week, come look and look around. You understand? If a wall out a square or out a plumb by a 8 or a 316, them don't know around face. When a mason come and look and say, so this could have shift back a little bit. Or not just come and just look around. Yeah, man, wonderful. I'm gone. A chump change we get. And when I get richer. You understand? You have all kind of holiday. And you have all kind of days. You have Father's Day that is important. You have Mother's Day. You have Independence Day. You have all kind of day. And you never have a Builder's Day. You never have a day when them say, yeah, this is for the builders of the country, no matter from upper top to grassroots. Because all of us matter. All of we combine together and make us live in a big mansion. Even though we don't recognize by you guys. Because we are like a fish. We are like a sprat. So you give a big sprat your work for do, but a big sprat have to come find us. If you come do no house. For one can live in a luxurious things and things that better than we, not better than we. Because we have knowledge to build a house, we have the cabbage for send. You see me? So we no better than we. So the prime minister needs to recognize we as builder, recognize the tradesman them. Set who tell them one of damn bright and out order You understand? I'm a newcomer to YouTube, so I'm not gonna talk anything expected. You understand? But in out hard and bright, who tell them something for set price for month time? You can pay with for time. The little chicken change you not give us. Can that can do nothing to with time. You understand? That can compensate us for our time. Our time is precious. You have some people, you tell them it's alright. Them call you, hello Mr. Williams, or Mr. Sixhead, I want to come and look at a job. And the phone said, okay, no problem. But my estimate is $5,000. Remember, you're leaving from here, go to Olive or Spanish Town or Portmore. Go look at a job. You say your estimate is $5,000. They knucklehead, hard face people expect you to come there and walk around and give them estimate and go back to your mirror where without nothing in your hand. And then they say, okay, give you a call. You never get a call. So your time and when you that time that you waste to go on the bus, go to Portmore, go to Old Harbour, go to Maypen to give an estimate on a job, you could be doing something else that pay you for that day. So these are the things that facing us as tradesmen in Jamaica. I don't know if around the world. Because I know when you go overseas they recognize tradesmen. But in Jamaica we are nothing, we just a little piece of shit. And we are the one who put in on making us lie down somewhere comfortable. We are the one making us can live in a big mansion and carry a friend and ho 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 ho. You see me? You see what I say? Mr. Prime Minister, you need to you need to have a day for us to a builder's day for us where we can come together and we can celebrate a day that don't work. And that's a free holiday. Because listen, man. Just a little reference I'm going to show you now. Say a person want a 10 by 15 um, bedroom. Alright, you measure that in a square feet, something like about 300 square feet, something like that. Alright. You say, okay, give me 400,000 to do that work. Jesus Christ, they call on Christ for you, see? They call on something for you. How you hard and you wicked. Then if you hard, them tough. Because, check the pre. By the time you dig out the foundation, steel it up, share some concrete in there, and take it out of foundation to lintel, where you're gonna put on the decking. Half of the money they're done. By the time you put on the decking, no money left on it for rough gas and granite. You understand? And here the hog face people them bright. Right? So you can't catch on a little kitchen there for me? No. You don't not pay me already to do what I'm doing for you. Because it's too much. But yes, still want me to catch on a kitchen there, so. And the money that I get is just for the trade, man. Because listen, let me tell you something, knucklehead people. When people charge, you have to pay them. Let me tell you something. Trade man money stay one place. You see little laborer that come with you, for their money grow every day. Because they get paid by the day. You understand? $2,000 a day or $3,000 a day. If they work for the week, 5 trees are 15. So 15 grand you have to pay them for the week. 30,000 for the fortnight. Sometimes when a man come out at the fortnight and give you have 2 labor work rate. That is $30,000. Alright? 15 and 15, 30. So for the 2 weeks with 2 laborer, you look at 60 grand. And a man come and give you 80 grand. When you give the man them 60, 20 grand you big man like go on my yard, 20 grand you big man and you push your work. Without them, you can't go through. Without them, you can't go through because they mix the mortar, pass the block and thing give you. So their part are important just like yours. But when fortnight come, they are going home with the chunk of change and you are going with 20 grand now. If you don't have a good empress of your yard who understand things, fling back a 20 grand in your face and where you go with that? What that can do? Remember say the children them for this and the children them for that. You understand? I see a lot of tradesmen in them 60s now still have a struggle. And then people that say man say, yo, what this bitch that? Because look how much work him do. And he's still old and he still have to work. You not pay the people them. You not pay the man get him right money for all of the house them build. No little chicken collection change the man get. Because when him done pay out, alright, based on the job that you're doing, you have to take on a 2 laborer and a 2 mason. Based on the magnitude of the work. You see what I say? So when you do that, because if you alone depend it, this thing I got drawn out and the money I got yam off. So when you have a job and it's cheap, you have to just get a few men, attack it, and carry it to the farthest point. So you carry it from foundation to decking and deck it, and yeah. Rough cast time now you can take a little time and go through. Sometimes a man see you alone and mix up matter in a rough cast. What a man mean? He can't get somebody. You give the man the money for pay it. You give the man them the money for pay it. The little chicken shit change when not pay the man. Can he pay somebody to work with him? Him alone have to do it. Listen, my man, people, you don't need to pay the tradesman them. You don't need to recognize our talent. You understand? You see me? Just like how you go to your work, you set your standard of how much you want for the fortnight or the month. And if you don't get that, you did a grumble. Sometimes you go and they say, okay, Miss Joan, I cannot pay you what you asked for now, but I will start you off with this. And every day you're questioning your mind. Oh, I left this blasted place, because me not get no money. Me not get no money when I left this place. And that's that. And if you are there over a period of time, you end up and get what you asked for. So when a man come and I come build a house, you understand? Oh my God, me have some plumber bridging. When they go on a nasty yard, when the toilet clog up, if you come clean up, if you come take up on the toilet with no feces in it, you understand? No self as skin up on a nasty face. And when the man do not get and present him bill. When I, oh, that's so much? Why you never go push under the shit and fix it? So we're going through, as trade man, we're going through a lot of shit in Jamaica. We know overseas, and I have friends overseas, they get paid for what they do. But in Jamaica, not so. Because we are not recognized. Oh, well, like a Mason boy run, so call him. Ain't cheap. He come do that for you. And you know from heaven and to earth, say, we are pay the man, we are pay us, or you are pay the man. It's way below the bottom line. So what you must take home to your family, you don't have a family. And if something should happen to you on the job, you just get replaced by somebody else. And they don't give a shit. Some people, my mason brethren them, my carpenter brethren them, my plumber, my tailor brethren them, my tailor sister them, because you have a whooper, trade woman too. We go through the same crap. We have a welder brethren, and sometimes man send it done building grill and carrot, go drop it off. 6 months him wait for him to change from. And him have man work with him. So how him supposed to do? Him supposed to go down to the bank and say, listen me make a grill for him, Mr. Chin up, and he not pay me. So give me some money until him pay me. He would have kick in your rump and kick you out of them place. But he must find money to pay them and wait for the 6 months. That's how wicked it is. And us trade man. You understand? The reason why I tell you say, yesterday they're angry, but today I calm down still. Give thanks. Because I don't really want to talk on expletive. You understand? Because a few people who know me know say I don't really cuss. I don't really get angry. But sometimes the Bible says you can sin, you can angry and sin not. That's what I say. It's Rasta on Santa Claus again, Everything you see me touch my face of them. Here you scratch man, but yeah. That is not important right now. What is important is where me I say. You understand? I'm not talking about myself alone. I talk about right across Jamaica. For all of the men them we have to go there, come build up on a place. You understand? Build up on a place we don't want to pay with to build it up. When we come and tell them say, alright, just a simple thing. $5 a day me work. Because when I come for work, I not come for jerk chicken. I run off my mouth. I come for work. Good. $5 a day me work. A laborer work with me, I pay him 2.5 or 3. No, you tell a person you work 5 a day. So much? So how much you want me for work? Because if you look at man, I mix up the concrete, give me a run down my DSP because me a 5 and him a 3.5. So me only 15 bills more him. So you want to do? What you want to do? Pay me the same as the laborer. I remember say the laborer important because the laborer help you to push through a certain amount of work. That you don't tie up on you, because when it stretch out on you and you take off a little money and people are calling if you come done the work and you know some no money in the money. Tell me the truth, you can't go. You have to keep hiding them and then they say you're general. And when you call the firm, you have to pay them. No, some firm and you're gonna start a house. Because them have money, then we start it. You understand? And they will charge you for every jack thing. But if you have the money to give them right away, You have to pay them just to come look at the spot. And before them drive near, you have to deposit the money in them account so them can get things rolling. So why you can't do it with us as straight man? A lot of us out here are not thief. We are honest straight man. You understand? We do our best. Because there's no perfect straight man. Because no matter how you say you're a bad mason. You frig up things at time. No matter you say you're a bad carpenter, you frig up something like you cut a piece of board wrong. You understand? You lean up a little piece of wall. You do something as a tradesman. As a plumber, you run a pipe and you bury it under the ground and one end of the pipe never tangent. So this thing happened to us because we are human. We try to do multiple things at the same time and end up left something undone. You see me? So we're not perfect, but we try our best. We need to get paid. Because when you big guys go to your offices and things, and when month end come, you get in your big check. So when you get your big check, pay the man who work by your house. Pay the helper who wash your them dirty clothes. Anyway, that is my piece now. Please, the people, remember to subscribe. You understand? Need your support? Subscribe. Talk back to me. Leave a comment and let me know what me I said. Makes sense. Until the next video. 6 head here. Original 6 head, you know. No camouflage. I know. Me I look for a name for YouTube and I come up with that. That was my nickname from a little child. That means that everybody who named 6 I camouflage after me made the original 6. So 6 head is here. Peace. Do unto others as you like them do unto you. Keep the love all the time. Until the next video. I'm out.